Okay.
He's the one who's going to use it pun. Bertenang.
Banyak orang.
Kenapa tiba macam ramai sangat ni? Patutnya sikit je kita imagine.
Iyalah, aku punya topi. Aku dapat mistan. Kau mistan tak?
Okay.
Okay.
Start je.
Untuk Miss kalau lebih masa tak apa kan Miss? Diorang ni banyak ambil ni.
Kan dah cakap 20 minit. Lambat lagi 30 minit.
Okay.
Patut kawal kan.
Hi, hello everyone. So welcome to Psycho Babble, where we just talk about psychology stuff and then like unraveling like the truth behind like misunderstood like perceptions or terms in psychology. So if you are new here, my name is Alia. I am your moderator for this podcast. So as I said, like our podcast mostly focuses on like unraveling the truth behind the misconceptions in psychology. So for today, our topic is psychopath versus sociopath. And like so psychopath and sociopath is like a very macam frequently used punya perkataan kan, macam especially like people nowadays, like if once people learn that new word, macam contoh like it becomes like a trend and then macam everyone guna, macam like the past few weeks macam people in Malaysia start discovering the word nonchalant and then they use nonchalant to like describe every single thing.
Betul.
So that actually macam terjadi juga to the words macam sociopath and psychopath. So like in this episode we are going to like tell you guys, we are going to explore together the definition, the key differences, the treatment that they are available untuk rawat orang-orang yang psychopath dan sociopath ni, and then also the implementation in real life. Maksudnya how they are in their relationships, the workplace they orang, and like that. And so here we have our expert panelists with us. Would you like to introduce yourselves? Starting from you.
Hi, I'm Hakim.
Hi, I'm Fangi.
Hi, I'm Kaisara.
Hi, I'm Danesh.
You are Spider-Man.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you for introducing yourselves and making time to join our podcast for today. So before we start with our topic, I'm going to address an issue that has been like the headline recently, which is about the string of animals that have been macam killed dekat University Malaya. Have you guys heard about it?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so to anyone who have never like heard about it, or maybe macam benda tu tak keluar dekat korang punya FYP ke korang punya social media, or maybe your friends, you tak perasan your friends share
Which is
about it.
concerning
Yeah,
if you guys didn't know about it.
honestly, because it's like it has been like very viral like last month. So basically back in December 2024, there has been an emerge of reports regarding macam cats that have been found dead around the campus dekat University Malaya. And then these cats bukan dia macam mati macam kena stab ke, just mati macam sebab tua ke apa. They are macam amputated, macam diorang punya badan tu disfigured. Some of their body punya parts are missing waktu like the animals are being found. So macam it's very concerning, and then like it went viral macam, and like the reason why it went viral pun is because macam kalau logically if you are in like UMS itself kan, macam you mesti macam kalau benda-benda macam ni mesti macam kecoh dalam UMS saja. Tak pun macam kalau benda tu jadi kat fakulti you je yang tahu benda tu jadi. Tapi benda ni dia jadi macam satu Malaysia tahu is because the amount of cats yang found dead and then in the same condition disfigured tu adalah 6 ekor. And then the modest and then ada one dog juga yang found dead in the same condition. So macam it's very concerning, and then macam people start think macam mesti ada macam serial killer dekat campus tu, sebab the modus operandi yang terjadi, yang macam contoh macam the condition of the animals that have been found tu are like all the same. Maksudnya dorang punya parts of body yang hilang tu sama for all animals, and then cara dia potong tu pun sama. That is based on what I read lah. And then like, so it's like it became like very concerning, and then everyone started like sharing about it, and then give their macam thoughts about what is going on. And then macam I remember lah, whenever during that period of time, like whenever I buka my social media kan, that I see macam stories like my friends share, like gambar of the cat itself, tapi macam blurred lah. And like me personally, like I'm not used to like seeing those things. Like, I can't watch it. Like I bila I tengok, I akan rasa macam sakit sekali. So macam I like hold myself back from like searching for the pictures, but I read like some news lah. So like, how about you guys? Have you guys like actually seen the pictures? And can you like describe
Me
it?
personally, I do lah, because I was, you know, the EDM's curiosity kills the cat. I was being curious, and then
And the cats died.
And the cats died. Oh, I mean, apa akan ramai orang post story macam tu lah. At first macam kalau the headline usually memang akan kena blurred and all, tapi turns out if you like slide the picture atau slide the post, memang ada the original picture yang
Unblurred lah.
yeah, unblurred, like not even black and white, memang the real one lah. And for me myself, it was kind of like traumatizing, and I don't really like watching that kind of stuff. To a point, after saja I saw that apa
Gambar.
cat, yeah, kan kucing tu pula putih, the picture that I saw, kucing tu putih, and then dia punya tangan tu like a clean cut hilang, and then obviously bila putih, warna darah kan merah, the color of the blood dia memang pop up lah. And then saya macam disgust. Lepas tu terus
You tutup lah.
tutup je.
Ya, kalau macam I dekat IG, I macam follow lah this one page. Lama dah time I kerja dulu, Malaysia Gazette. Ada! Kita juga poci. So, dalam
Oh,
tu,
mine is lobak merah.
ada! So,
Paling laju lah tu.
yeah. So dalam, and then like I rasa macam I a bit pissed off lah, sebab dalam one of the post tu dia kata PDRM keluarkan statement, dia cakap yang diorang kind of deny of the accusation yang one of the students yang buat ataupun staff, and orang kata benda tu terjadi because of serangan anjing. Pasal I macam like the brain is not braining.
Yeah.
Pasal I macam baca lah komen, lepas tu orang kata macam oh pandai pula lah anjing zaman sekarang ni kan nak gigit.
tak sama.
Macam mungkin sebab anjing UM. So macam so dia macam cantik pula dia punya cat kan. Lepas tu macam ada juga dia macam belah the neck part kan. So macam like
Oh, did it?
tak like it
The
doesn't make
abdomen tu
sense.
actually terbuka.
So
Bila
macam
baca.
it doesn't make sense kalau anjing tu yang nak buat lah. So I
Gini
assume
anjing.
yeah, so I assume
Tak gigi dia, gigi.
yeah, I assume itu adalah one of the PR management lah for UM. Tapi macam kau tak boleh nak tegakkan benang yang basah. Yeah.
And then like as you said lah, PDRM keluarkan statement macam oh anjing yang buat.
Ah.
And the reason why diorang keluarkan statement tu is because diorang cakap ada like footage of like hidden punya circuit, hidden camera punya footage yang menunjukkan anjing yang buat. Tapi that footage hasn't been released pun.
Kenapa?
So macam something wrong is like going on. And then macam
Lying.
They be lying.
but like yeah, like even after like that issue pun macam some people macam who are actually taking medicine or like veterinarian macam kept on macam trying to like justify like trying to say macam that is not like something yang anjing would do. That is like a very clean cut. And then macam dia macam tak silap macam ada like this one macam math student kot, dia macam cakap macam that is like the tu macam skill yang you belajar kalau you ambil anything related to perubatan. Sebab dia clean sangat. So yeah. And then macam after that incident pun macam the activists, I think it's like from the club in UM itself, dia macam dia rescued like 22 stray cats yang ada dekat UM, so that diorang macam tak tertu sangat, sebab tak macam berkelimpangan sangat, sebab we don't know what would happen to them. So dekat UM sekarang macam the number of cats have been reduced lah. I tak tahu, I tak sure if they have jumpa like rescue more cats. But so far dalam news yang I baca tu is 22 stray cats lah. And then yeah, it's very sad sebab during that period of time juga dalam FYPI macam ada lecturer yang buat macam video macam oh this one cat selalu masuk dia punya dewan. Lepas tu macam tapi macam dah tak ada dah. Macam tu lah, it's sad.
Sad, it's sad.
What if one of the volunteer tu is the one yang buat?
Oh.
Memang dia tahu lah lubuk-lubuk kucing ni kena sorok kat mana.
I think that is what.
So tu psycho ke sociopath?
We
Ay.
never know. We need to discuss more
Yeah.
because it relates to our topic lah.
Yeah.
So like and like one of the reasons why I really like this issue to our topic is because macam one of the news that I have read lah, the title is like literally macam awal-awal tertulis psychopath, lepas tu like killing macam serial killing of animal something topic dia. I'm so sorry I forgot. But like terus dia cakap psychopath. So macam I'm like confused. Macam I was like curious macam how do you macam bezakan sociopath and psychopath padahal dua perkataan ni is very similar. You know? Like how about you Hakim? Do you know like how can we like define both of these?
No.
Terms.
No, I'm just kidding. So basically, when it comes to like the definitions, it's gonna be like general lah from me. Tapi in this term, we are talking about sociopath and also psychopath kan. I would love to define lah ataupun describe the psychopath pertama. Psychopath ni, if you want to understand it more in macam secara senang, in easily and understand it, is orang psychopath is one of the personality disorder in antisocial personality disorder (ASPD), and then it's more kepada dia punya karakteristik yang ataupun traits where these people dorang lack of empathy. Tidak ada rasa empathy, and then dorang ada superficial charms. And one thing about people yang ada psychopath ni, dorang ni someone yang manipulate a lot. Dorang manipulative lah, which is concerning. We deal with people yang manipulative almost every single day of our life. And then when it comes to sociopath pula, sorry, kalau dekat psychopath ni, orang-orang ni every time dorang buat benda tu, kan dorang tidak ada empathy and all. And then this thing yang dorang buat ni more kepada something yang dorang sudah rancang. It is like well planned, well calculated lah, which is not normal. And that is why there is the word sociopath come. Kalau sociopath ni pula, dorang lebih kurang sama, tapi more kepada how do I say, impromptu, bukan, dia impulsive. Yeah, it's more like kepada impulsive punya behavior lah. It's almost the same. Dorang pun kadang tidak ada empathy juga, tapi because of the several reasons juga. Macam contoh the situation, or dalam bahasa pasar lah, contoh lah, these people act a certain way because of this situation. Contoh, dia bertindak membunuh kawan dia sebab kawan dia ejek dia marah. Dia macam kira macam panas baran. Kan kalau contoh lah, kalau kita ni marah, myself I admit that macam every time saya marah, I tend to do a lot of things that I don't normally do, like not the normal people would do. Macam say things that macam terlalu harsh ke macam tu. That is more kepada like sociopath lah, something yang impulsive. Kalau psychopath ni dorang aware that I like that, and then they live that. Dorang boleh blend in with the community very well sebab dorang kan manipulative, so they know how to blend in with the community lah. I think for now itu for the definition dulu lah. Maybe we can deep dive later lagi.
So like as you mentioned, macam psychopath is under ASPD, which is antisocial personality disorder. Same goes to sociopath, right?
Betul.
So like can you like tell us more like how does this macam group of disorder ASPD ni relate dengan these two conditions?
I would say dia macam ni. ASPD tu, contohlah segitiga macam tu. ASPD tu dekat atas, sociopath and psychopath ni dekat bawah. Like it sounds similar. It shares the same almost the same traits. Tapi dorang ni dua benda yang berbeza lah. Macam contoh juga tadi, I want to like tegaskan balik, dorang ni how can you easily differentiate it is the traits, sama ada benda tu impulsif ataupun calculated ataupun memang dia begitu. And Mesti memang kita masukkan dia dalam ASPD lah, sebab dia categorized as one of the personality disorder kan. That's why kita letak dia di bawah satu umbrella ataupun satu hubung as the antisocial personality disorder.
I see. So, meaning to say the reason why they are under the same group is because they share almost similar traits, but they also have their own differences which give them different names lah. Okay, thank you for sharing. Well, as for the key of differences, well, Hakim tadi ada cakap about definition, but there's no way everyone is going to hafal satu-satu definition whenever macam they read macam psychopath, takkanlah dia nak cakap macam dia ni, tidak kan. So macam can you give us like key differences yang senang untuk macam orang spot macam this is the different, ni psychopath, this is sociopath.
So we go to the very start, right? So causes psychopaths, sociopaths. So for psychopaths, basically they are inherited all the genetics lah. The psychopathic is very genetic based.
I see.
Not all of it, I would say 60-40 macam tu. 40% tu I would say environmental.
Because of environment.
Yeah, macam abuse ka, neglect ka. And then they would like to see it on a different person. Macam they would take their hatred towards another person.
Like they feel satisfied.
Yeah, they would feel satisfied if that is happened to someone else.
I see.
And then for sociopaths pula, they are very environmental based. So everything that has to do with abuse, neglect,
Something
macam all
that happened
that
to them before lah, macam tu, and then they
Betul.
express it to someone else. Okay.
So for their emotional response pula, for psychopaths they are very lack of empathy. Macam they don't feel sad. Macam like lah, they kill someone. Macam the cats dekat UM tu, let's say they kill all the cats. They don't feel sad, they don't feel remorse. They feel pleasure for it. It's like it gives them satisfaction lah.
Right.
Having goosebumps is it?
Yeah, seram kan?
Yeah.
For sociopaths pula, they do limit empathy, but they do still have a sense of remorse. Macam they do care, tapi they do stuff out of macam outburst lah. Yeah, they don't think through what they're doing, they just act. Okay.
Like, is it like safe to say like psychopath kan diorang macam think through, they don't feel remorse afterwards because diorang punya objektif memang untuk buat benda tu. Like sociopath ni can be like samakan dia dengan like baran because macam dia react impulsively kan.
Betul.
So macam bila contoh like orang yang baran ni usually macam bila dia marah tiba-tiba je dia tinggikan suara dia like sumpah seranas sekali tulis mak ni
betul.
and then like campak barang apa benda tahu-tahu je basuh dah pecah. Macam tu.
Yeah, betul. It's like easy to detect that. So you can see their anger lah. With the psychopaths kan, they're like very clever at hiding emotions. Macam tu lah, would say. And then for their behavior, for behavior tu, macam psychopaths they're very charming. They're very manipulative and very calculative for what they do. Macam korang tahu kah Ted Bundy?
No.
Okay, Ted Bundy tu is a serial killer dekat America. I think it was the 70s or 80s. So dia ni he killed around 30 women.
Banyaknya.
30 women. So the reason why he did this, macam it gave him pleasure untuk tengok women suffering. Yeah. So dia akan dia ni pelik sikit sebab dia he doesn't like to intercourse bila his victim tu hidup.
Oh,
Dia akan bunuh dulu, lepas tu dia akan intercourse.
right.
Sebab
Ew.
he likes being in control.
Apa yang kita belajar tu yang dia find pleasure.
Necrophilia.
Necrophilia,
Ah,
yeah.
Right.
That's bad stuff lah tu.
Oh my God.
Child anyways.
So dia macam he doesn't feel sorry for the people he killed lah basically. Sebab he macam basically dia attack semua macam hookers, macam prostitute.
Kenapa? Like
Sebab
what?
prostitutes kan macam they don't have family connection and so people won't find them if they go missing.
Right.
Kesiannya.
So that's why he like target them the most lah. So no one would find them.
Do you know like how they like attract the hookers to him? Macam
He's like very, I think he's good looking.
Not really.
Macam dulu-dulu maybe dia attractive lah for the
Yeah,
You
hookers.
zaman
have
dulu
like
lah.
blue eyes lah, which is charming. Blue eyes.
Maybe zaman-zaman dulu maybe girls found that attractive.
Maybe.
Yeah.
70s or 80s, right?
Yeah.
Lama now.
So that's like one of the behaviors lah. Macam dia tu the charming, manipulative. Dia ada wife juga.
Eh?
Sumpah his wife tak tahu until he got caught. Yang dia buat benda tu.
That's what we said psychopath lah. They blend in very well.
He blend in very well. Dia lawyer juga.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Be careful, guys.
Oh my god.
Don't date lawyers.
Okay.
And then social pass pula, you know, right, outburst. They do things not calculative, macam in the moment lah they do stuff. So next up kita ada social skills of psychopaths and also sociopaths. Social skills untuk psychopaths macam
Yeah.
very apa tu? Macam dia lah. They are very easy to blend in into communities.
So their social skills are very
Ah,
good lah.
very
Sebab they are
good.
good at acting kan.
Yeah, very good at
hiding.
acting, blending in. So
Oscar
you
lah.
won't know lah. So dalam ni aku tak tahu like who's the kid. But
We never know. It might
Yeah.
be stunning.
Ada takut.
macam social pass pula you can like see macam they have a hard time
Controlling lah.
Maybe like after dorang marah tu dorang
socialize
macam
lah. Macam
misalkan.
sikit-sikit marah.
How about like sociopaths with like people who are actually macam dari kecil dengan their families or maybe like friends yang dari kecil ke? Do they have a hard time untuk communicate socialize juga? Or is it just with new people?
Maybe not. For sociopaths kan, they are very close with their families. Families and close friends most of the time.
Close friend yang dalam Instagram.
Alamak.
Kau ni kan.
Non-judgmental ones.
And then for last up, we have like risk of detection lah. Macam psychopaths, I feel like you have a very hard time detecting siapa.
Di antara
Ah.
kita.
Yeah.
Hey.
No one knows,
Susah lah,
kan?
because you won't know. Because they are very easy to blend in. But they're good at talking, all that stuff lah. They're very social.
Okay.
And then for sociopaths pula, you can like tell lah because they would have outbursts kan. So you can
Not like
detect
easily
it.
lah, but
Ah.
sometimes I think it's more like observable lah. bukan
Yeah,
bisa
betul.
Faham? Agree with that.
So I feel like that's all lah for key difference.
So like you did mention like Ted Bundy, was it?
Ted Bundy.
Ted
Bundy.
Bundy.
Sorry.
Fancy.
Correct. Sounds like a street.
Yeah.
I thought like Ted Bundy ni, sorry, I thought Ted Bundy ni is like a rapper ke.
Eh.
He is a rapper but like different rappers.
Oh, right. Faham,
It's
faham.
one P, not double P.
Yeah, okay.
So
Technically.
like you did mention about Ted Bundy. It like is like you know like the Jeffrey Dahmer punya case kan, like the cannibal kan. Like is it like
Belum tahu.
similar sebab macam Yelah, if I'm not mistaken macam orang-orang yang dia attract tu are like kids, like younger than him kan. So macam maksudnya he blends well dengan budak-budak yang younger than him, that led them untuk masuk rumah dia, was it?
Ya, lepas tu dia kill.
I think like kalau Jeffrey Dahmer tu is a different, I think like it's almost the same. Tapi kalau macam kalau dalam masyarakat Melayu ni kita panggil dia contoh lah penyakit tiga serangkai macam tu. Kalau dia pula banyak pula dia macam pedophile, dia ada dia
macam
cannibalism. Wah, banyak tu
Dia rangkai lah.
Macam jari.
Jeffrey Dahmer punya case is another level lah for me because I don't
Terlampau kau beli kentut.
Tapi I would say here he shows psychopath.
Yeah.
Behavior jugalah sebab dia kalkulatif kan.
Betul.
Okay, thank you Danesh for sharing about the key differences. I hope that everyone gets that and is able to use the guidance that has been shared untuk macam bezakan sociopath dengan psychopath in like settings yang biasa lah. So for Kaisara,
Mana takut.
I'm just gonna ask like maybe it's not that simple lah sebenarnya question ni. I hope that you can answer it. But like it's about the implication of psychopath and sociopath in real life. Macam how are their relationship with the people around them? What are how are they like in their workplace? Macam sebab dia manusia biasa juga. Kita manusia nak hidup kena kerja.
Betul
So
kan?
macam mana dia nak survive?
Boleh pun perlu bekerja.
Exactly.
Costing.
So macam macam mana dia nak survive? Macam contohlah dia sociopath. Sociopath dia ada trouble untuk socialize dengan orang. Macam mana dia nak bekerja sama dekat dalam workplace tu? Is it able? Is he able to do so? Macam can you like elaborate more on that?
Sebab aku sudah bersih. Okay. So, sabar sekejap Sekejap aku nak bersin.
Menggunakan tisu ke sampai oh,
That's
Alhamdulillah.
3,000 materials out there.
COVID. Oh, berdebu kapet ni. Okay, so hai, annoyingnya tengok kat cakap nak bersin. Okay, so kita tahu yang traits of psychopath adalah dia manipulative, calculative, dia adalah orang yang sangat calm and reserved, you takkan tahu. So, orang-orang macam ni, of course dia akan ada in a relationship ataupun dia ada kerja, betul tak? Because dia sangat pandai untuk mimik lah. Dia pandai untuk mimik people's punya emotion, people's punya behavior, and then dia akan make sure yang everyone likes him. So, kalau in the relationship, selalunya orang psikopat ni kan, diorang akan calculate things ataupun diorang akan gunakan orang ataupun the partner for them to gain something. Diorang takkan buat benda tu macam kosong-kosong je tak. Because they want something from that person ataupun they want something for themselves. Macam Ted Bundy ni is more to like pleasuring dia punya fetish lah. Tapi other than that, psychopath ni juga boleh be in a relationship to gain financial status ataupun social status. So how diorang get themselves into the relationship adalah menggunakan superficial charms. Superficial charms ni adalah sebab they are very disconnected ataupun very detached with the emotions. So diorang ni bagi charms dekat dia punya partner, nak mengorat kan, ada mengorat. Tapi dia ni tak suka pun partner dia ni, tapi maybe like partner dia ni ada higher financial status ataupun social status than him and he wants that. So dia ni menggunakan superficial charms which akan lead to one-sided relationship. Because to the other party ataupun to the partner, benda tu adalah bukan superficial, like he will fall in love lah.
Ikhlas.
Yes. So bila partner dia ni dapat tahu his behavior later on, bila dah kantoi, dah banyak kali dia buat dah kantoi, yes, partner dia akan rasa macam deception, which is sebab dia punya relationship tu akan banyak lies, banyak cheat, and then partner dia tu akan rasa macam dipergunakan, and then dia akan rasa macam sedih lah obviously. Tapi orang psikopat tak akan rasa apa-apa, like aku dah gain apa yang aku nak.
Betul.
Lepas tu diorang punya behavior lagi satu adalah they will use you sampai you are no longer serve any purpose to this person lah. Akhirnya macam kalau I psycho kan, I gunakan orang ni, kalau orang ni dah tak ada function, I drop je. And then I takkan rasa remorse, I takkan rasa menyesal. Sebabnya aku dah dapat apa aku nak, kisah pula kan. So and then itu in relationship lah. Lepas tu kalau we go to the work setting, usually there's a research study yang cakap 4 to 6% of people yang ada dalam business executive is exhibit psycho punya behaviour. So orang-orang yang berada CEO ni, and then especially in law field and also medical field, diorang memang sangat thriving. Macam Ted Bundy ni lawyer kan. Kenapa dia boleh
tu
hati-hati.
Benda pandai.
Banyak kau sana. So macam diorang ni thriving in this two field, especially because contoh kalau macam lawyer kan, dia kan tak ada, dia kan very detached with the emotion. Dia tak kisah opponent dia tu betul ke, opponent dia salah ke, yang aku tahu aku menang dapat duit.
Betul.
Like status aku makin up, financial aku makin up juga. So they can do it easily. And then like medical field is doctors kan. Kalau you terlampau empathy, you terlampau cepat kesan ataupun cepat rasa macam very empathy person, you would be able to perform a very complicated surgery.
Betul.
So orang-orang ni yang macam detached with emotion ni, very macam superficial, macam orang psycho ni, very thriving sebab dia tak ada rasa apa-apa.
Betul.
Dia
And then
macam masuk surgery room macam okay, I'm ready,
surgery.
cut.
Yes, and some of them find pleasure in cutting. Rasa puas. So macam so macam like how to say, because of these traits they are very thriving in this sector lah. Tapi I tak tahu whether is it a good thing or a bad thing. I rasa like it's a very grey area, I would say.
Betul.
Yeah.
Because somehow macam contoh medical punya field, they need to have that juga.
Yeah, like they will say like it's one of the professionalism traits lah juga, faham tak? So and then we move on to one of the example yang I boleh bagi juga adalah I tak tahu lah kalau korang tengok ke tak di series dekat Netflix. Nama series tu is Resident. So dia cerita pasal doktor lah basically. Dia ambil like a lot of macam real life punya issues and diorang lakonkan balik. So kalau kita dapat tengok the CEO of the hospital ni, Chastain ni, he's very macam psycho because dia akan blackmail the doctors, dia akan threaten the doctors untuk put unnecessary operation and treatment so that diorang boleh overcharge. Lagi-lagi kalau you punya insurance tu is like gold plate ke insurance apa kan, dia akan memang akan disuruh overcharge for the sale of the hospital lah. So yang tu adalah financial gain for the hospital. Tapi dia tak kisah ethical tak ethical, dia bantai. Tapi dia akan cakap you dengan muka yang tak ada perasaan lah, like I don't care if this person die. Kalau orang tu cancer, like chemo, put more like chemo treatment, so that banyak duit dia dapat. Dia tak kisah kau mati ke kau tak mati ke, dia tak kisah. So like satu you boleh tengok dekat Squid Game. Kalau korang tengok like player frontman tu is very psychopath behaviour. Dia boleh mimic emotions, dia boleh calculate all the games and everything. Like
Squid Game 1 ke 2?
Dua.
Frontman
tu. So he's a very, we boleh nampak lah very heartless lah when it comes to killing and everything kan. So itulah psychopath. And then kita move on to sociopath. Sociopath ni is a very impulsive emotions, and also dia adalah orang yang sangat inconsistent, I would say. So contohnya orang tapi bukan nak kata baiknya, betternya sociopath ni. Sociopath ni dia bukannya emotionally detached. So dia ada perasaan, dia ada remorse, dia ada penyesalan. Tapi because of dia punya lack of emotional punya regulation tu, dia boleh act melampaui batas. So kalau in a relationship, selalunya orang-orang sociopath ni will always be in a very short term relationship. Dia takkan long term. Kalau psycho, they will definitely can do long term selagi dia tak dapat benda yang dia nak. So sociopath ni usually short term je lah relationship yang orang akan be in. And then usually dia punya relationship tu is mostly drama, and also banyak drama, banyak konflik. And dia ni adalah orang yang kalau you ada minor disagreement je, dia dah break up. Nampak tak pattern? Macam tak setuju sikit, nak break up lah. Macam kalau gaduh kan, break up lah. Macam tu. So benda ni, these traits yang in relationship ni tak lari daripada working environment also. So orang yang sociopath ni, kalau macam okay, let's say you kerja kan, you takkanlah kerja seorang-seorang je kan. Of course you ada multidisciplinary team ke, you ada team kan. Dia akan sangat struggle to like maintain the teamwork dynamic. Sebab dia ni baran, dia ni cepat marah, tak boleh nak regulate. So because of this, dia punya colleagues akan nampak dia sebagai macam apa yang cakap tu, macam tak boleh diharap. Sebab dia ni akan problematic. Dia akan struggle dengan long term punya goals of the company. And then dia ni adalah orang yang macam paling senang lah you nak detect. Kalau you tengok resume, orang yang selalu tukar kerja. Sebab dia jenis kalau you bergaduh kan, tipulah kalau kat tempat kerja you tak ada disagreement, betul tak? So dia ni kalau tak puas hati, ada disagreement ke, you sampai bergaduh, and dia cakap I resign.
Basically incompetence.
Incompetence lah. So bila dia selalu resign, at the end of the day ataupun mana-mana stage of life dia, orang tak nak hire sebab orang nampak pattern. So dia ni akan ended up jadi jobless. So sesepan dia juga ada tendensi untuk jadi abusive sebab dia sangat impulsif kan, dia marah gila time tu. So adalah case macam orang yang I kenal ni, tak tahu lah buka aib ke apa, tapi like one of my family lah, my auntie punya husband, dia macam kita orang mula kan panas baran, tapi pattern dia sama, like dia selalu tukar-tukar kerja sebab selalu bergaduh kat tempat kerja, so selalu tukar. And then I rasa early 40s kot dia menganggur, like no one wants to hire him. So bila dia menganggur, so the wife lah yang is the breadwinner of the family. And then dah lah you tak bekerja, at the same time at home, to the slightest minor inconvenience, dia akan melenting, dia akan marah, and then dia akan abuse the children and the wife. So macam ada banyak lah juga like incident of like divorce. Tapi I rasa benda tu terhalang because of the kids and maybe macam because of the religion kot, faham tak? So macam tu lah perbezaan dia dekat work life and also relationship setting of these two.
Yeah.
I remember listening to like the traits by Danish, and then like we would thought macam sociopath mesti like dia senang nak survive sebab apa? Sebab dia macam senang nak socialize, and then macam dia pun macam
Dia ada sikit lagi feeling.
dia ada remorse dia apa semua. So macam we thought that it would be like easier for them, but turns out sebenarnya hidup dia orang macam lagi
very
unpredictable,
chaotic, very chaotic.
Chaotic lah, I would say chaotic juga. Betul.
Sebab macam bila like dengar like Kai punya aunt punya cerita kan, macam the uncle tu, kalau tak disebabkan the aunt, kalau tak disebabkan dia dah kahwin, he wouldn't be alive by now.
True.
Betul.
Honestly, kalau dia dah menganggur at that age, and then macam savings at 40, kau dah menganggur, berapa banyak je lah savings kau ada untuk hidup tak bekerja.
Bayar SP later.
Memang Along cari dia lah sampai mampus. Tapi macam macam like honestly like he should be grateful dia dah kahwin and dia ada orang yang nak
Put up
menyara
with his,
dia.
Betul.
So you can say like sociopath ni dia senang untuk didiagnose, tapi psychopath ni senang dia sendiri tu untuk sembuh.
Betul.
Okay, thank you for sharing about like so that we can see like macam diorang punya point of view in real life tu macam mana kan. So we move on to Fahim. As someone who is currently doing her masters in clinical psychology, so we would like to hear lah like your opinion, macam what have you learned, macam what are the treatments that are provided untuk orang-orang yang ada traits as psychopath and sociopath.
Okay, so about treatment. So sebelum before I go into the treatments lah, I would say like the main point of this antisocial personality disorder ni, actually it is a very hard disease maybe because dia sendiri sebab dia sendiri kan just now we also mentioned that diorang sendiri ni diorang tak realize and then diorang tak, so that means diorang takkan pergi seek for help voluntarily. Faham tak? So dia macam diorang sendiri they won't aware that they themselves have this and then they won't seek for help like pergi terapi ke pergi.
So bagi orang kan manipulator, so like orang okay je dengan
dia
manipulator, so they
macam,
don't seek for help.
they are comfortable.
They are comfortable, then that's it. So this is the main point lah. Okay, so
Like, is it safe to say macam the only macam bukanlah the only reason, tapi macam probably one of the only reasons why the number of psychopath and sociopath yang didiagnose ni meningkat hanyalah disebabkan kes-kes yang diorang buat. Maksudnya macam after
They get
doing
caught.
so, yeah, they get
Ah.
caught, and then macam police after police report, after investigation apa semua, and then bawa
Baru
pergi
dah
psychiatrist, and then baru diagnose. Safe to say like that lah kan, sebab macam they don't come voluntarily macam
Yeah.
Macam kalau depressed macam tu kan, kalau kau
Yeah.
stress, you can just like go and then seek for help. Tapi kalau macam benda-benda begini, it's very hard lah.
Okay, so I would talk about therapy first. So the first therapy that is like most commonly used is the cognitive behavioral therapy. So in short form, it's like CBT lah. So this therapy helps the individual to like manage, no, not manage, but like recognize their thoughts, that their thoughts patterns, and then teach them to like have the healthier coping mechanism to for their like those negative thoughts, for example like anger, anxiety, and also depression. Okay, so the second one is the dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT. So this one is particularly effective in managing emotional dysregulation. This one can improve the patients themselves to their interpersonal relationship, and also reduce their harmful thoughts lah. And the third one is the schema therapy. This one will be focused on to address maladaptive
So dia masih study master.
She's-
baru je master. Okay, so this one will be focused on the to address the maladaptive thought patterns and also emotional trigger voted on their childhood memories lah. Yeah, so about medication. So actually there's no medication used to for this ASPD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because actually there is no medication for this. But we have the medication for the symptoms, so such as like the depression, the anxiety. So actually we would say like there is no medication for the disorder, but we have the medication for those symptoms.
Faham.
Tak ada
So
spesifik ubat lah untuk
Yeah.
diagnosis.
No, I mean like ubat tu maybe like cannot help the personality.
yeah, the disorder itself, but we have the
Yeah,
the
symptoms
yeah,
lah.
for the symptoms. So for example, like the first one is the mood stabilizers. Yeah. So this one, as we can know, like this from the terms itself, like the mood stabilizer. So it is for
Stabilizing
the mood.
stabilizing the mood for the patients lah. So the patient can like help to control their impulsive thoughts, maybe. Yeah. So the second one will be the antidepressants. This one also the common medications we'll use lah. So to like manage their depression and also
I think it was more towards the hormones.
yeah. So this one is about the medication lah. And about the intervention, we have like the behavioral modification programs. This one will like relate to the family role and also maybe like society, because family they will play an important role, because they need to, besides give like emotional and also moral support to the patient, they have to like be alert, because they will be the one that like most probably to find out, find out like this person got that disorder, because they themselves kan, the patient itself, they won't like realize that they have like disorder kan. So the person around them, they will be like the person who realize that. Yeah, so that's all for me.
So like you have for this like disorder lah kan, I would say this condition, you have therapy, you have intervention, you have medication. Which of these, or maybe like a combination of any of these yang you learn and in your opinion is like most effective?
So this one I would like to mention about this as well, because as I said just now, there is actually no medication for this disorder. So it is like how to say, it is like the best how to say the best treatment that we can use is like combination of therapy, the psychotherapy, and also the medication. We can't use like only either one.
We tak boleh pakai lah,
Yeah,
we
we
kena
have to
combine.
Yeah.
Faham?
Dia punya opinion lah, like the
Yeah.
best one.
My opinion lah.
Faham?
I kind of agree with your statement just now. We have to combine juga lah. Sebab macam contoh kalau like ada contoh mental illness such as depression itu kan kau ambil antidepressant but also you also macam go through psychotherapy juga.
Because I think like not only this disorder, I think like mostly in maybe like psychology illness, you can't like use only one treatment. I believe that lah, because it's not like the general illness.
Dia
It's
bukan
one,
demam
it's
or
one,
bukan
but
demam.
yeah.
For me macam if you macam ambil medication but you don't learn how to manage, it will be the
Betul,
same
betul,
thing. And then you akan
betul.
jadi codependent with the medication
Betul,
juga.
sangat betul.
So yeah, combine out would be the best.
Yeah, and then some more like medication. That's the medicine itself is drug. So it's like if we
Oh, addicted lah patient tu. Sama tu kita dosis.
Like,
The addiction.
Psycho.
Masuk
Masuk
pemadam
drug
pula.
addict.
Lihat.
Lihat dadah pula.
Okay, thank you for your sharing, and thank you again everyone for being here and making time for our podcast. And then I hope that all of our audience and then like all of the panelists self would got like more information and more insights about this issue, and then would be able to like practice it, macam be able to macam ask like bezakan lah psychopath and sociopath and then use it with the right terms.
Yeah,
Okay,
use it
so-
wisely.
Yes. So stay curious everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Berapa lama tu?
6 minit.
Sorry lah.